The Trump administration, for its part, has delayed, I believe, by a year as well, its plans to put in place the so-called 50%, vastly expanded the number of Chinese companies affected by export restrictions beyond the 1,300 or so companies, Chinese companies on the entity list, including big names like Huawei and SMIC. The 50% rule would have meant that any subsidiary that one of those entity list companies had 50% ownership of would also be affected. And that could have widened the universe of Chinese companies affected by export restrictions to maybe 20,000 companies, some people have estimated. Trump also said that China will be talking to NVIDIA more going forward, and that the US government would play only a, quote, referee role. That suggests that Trump may well be ready to further loosen restrictions on advanced semiconductor sales to China, which would be a huge win for Beijing and very much welcomed. So what's still out there? Taiwan. Trump tells us Taiwan wasn't discussed. There's no doubt that Trump will be discussed going forward, and China will continue to try to press the U.S. to soften its support for Taiwan, both diplomatically and also militarily. TikTok also apparently not discussed. The Ministry of Commerce of China hinted that a deal was still in the works, however, on TikTok, referring to certain companies. And we know that Trump very much would like to see a TikTok deal. So we can expect, stay tuned on that going forward.